Now, since the Greek times, the golden ratio has been used to create beautiful architecture and works of art. A number of Leonardo da Vinci's greatest paintings closely follow the golden ratio. So for 100 years, philosophers have argued, what is the definition of beauty? Now, we all know a beautiful face when we see it, but how do we actually evaluate that? Well, we took the golden ratio and we used it to analyze the human face and create an objective measure of beauty. My name is Dr. Julian De Silva. I'm a board-certified facial cosmetic surgeon and my practice is on Harley Street in London, and I specialize in only facial procedures. So here we have a human face. Now we can see it's beautiful, but how do we evaluate that it's beautiful? Why is it beautiful? What measurements can we take? How can we use the golden ratio? The golden ratio, also known as Phi, is a mathematical number, 1.618. It is a proportion. So this is one of the most famous paintings in the world, The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. Now, when people look at this painting, they see an incredible depth to the painting. It's almost like the painting is in 3 dimensions. So much of the proportions within the painting use the golden ratio. It's built within the design of the painting. So we applied the same principle to the human face. Now there are 12 key features that we could identify that we can measure in the human face, and we can equate each of these to the golden ratio, and this can give us an objective score of beauty. So this is how we can look at the Phi and the golden ratio proportions. First of all, take the base of the nose and multiply it by the proportion in length of the nose to Phi. Then take the equal length of the lip from end to end. The area of the top lip times Phi should equal the area of the lower lip. The length of the lip times Phi should equal the width of the chin below the lip. Then the distance from the lip to the opposite side of the nose should equate to the base of the nose times Phi. The distance between the eyes divided by the width of the eyes should equal Phi. The distance from the corner of the eye to the nose times Phi should equal the length from eye to lip. The length of the eyebrow to the arch times Phi should equal the full length of the brow, and the distance from the forehead to the brow and from brow to base of the nose and nose to chin should all be of equal length. Then finally, the width of the face at the widest point times Phi should equal the length. Now, it's always important to remember that this is just an objective and scientific way of evaluating beauty. There is no such thing as perfection. Now, when we did this on a number of different celebrities and models, we found that different parts of the face correlated with different levels of beauty. And we found that different celebrities, models, parts of their face were really highlighted and more beautiful than other parts. So for example, Scarlett Johansson, the proportions of her eyes to the golden ratio was as high as 97%. And this was the highest that we could score on the golden ratio in the people that we looked at. Similarly, looking at the forehead, well, Kate Moss scored 98% when we looked at these proportions. I do hope this has been interesting for you. Thank you for watching.